Hey guys, Martin here, bringing you another Black Ops video. I'm sure there's been quite a few by now, not long after release, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, with a video here on firing range, which is headquarters, 83 to 6, 83 to 8 or something, 83 to 8 I think actually, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a bit of a how to horse score really. I think in this video every HQ that we capture, I capture it as well. I also get a shitload of kills, and quite a few challenges as well actually. Yeah, my kill streak setup in this game is spy plane, chopper gunner, attack dogs. I'm going to give you a little reasoning for that. The spy plane helps me a lot because without the spy plane I would not get the chopper gunner. I would probably not get the dogs either. Well, if I don't get a chopper gunner I don't get a dog actually. But yeah, you know, I wouldn't get anywhere near as many kills. But I got hardline on as well. Well, hardline pro to be specific, and nice double kill there. Yeah, basically I use Hardline Pro because, well, I get Hardline Pro, I make sure I do, because it's very helpful when I have my care package set up, which is usually spy plane or R60, care package and attack helicopter, which I use for search and destroy or team deathmatch, or game types that are similar, because I get a lot of them. Like in team deathmatch, sometimes I can mow through about 3 attack helicopters a game, depending on, depending obviously on who I'm playing and whether I'm feeling that great or anything. Double knife, gommel. Yeah, I get quite a few challenges in this game, quite a few XP, nice 180 there, on 3 sensitivity I might add. Yeah, you may notice on my other videos, I have some Modern Warfare 2 videos previously, which are, they don't look like they are on 3 sensitivity, and that's because they're not. My sensitivity ranges between, well, you might be very surprised by this, but my sensitivity ranges between 3 and 10. On Modern Warfare 2, most guns I use 10 sensitivity on. I use 10 sensitivity on this game for the sniper, and that's it. Or 9 sometimes, it depends. Literally, it doesn't take long for me to adjust. If yeah, it doesn't take long for me to adjust, if at all. Sometimes I can just pick it up and play on that sensitivity. It's just because I used to do a lot of quick scoping games, lobbies on Modern Warfare 2, and the high sensitivity is incredibly, helpful for that, because 180s, 360s, trick shots, all that kind of stuff is incredibly helpful, and I kind of just got used to it. I think I get a direct impact here. There we go. Direct impacting on this game just comes naturally. What I think of now is frags or semtex obviously explode. It's a bit of a waste really using a frag or a semtex if your opponent is in last stand. So I instinctively, now my first instinct is to throw a flashbang, or in this game what do they call it, like willy peeps, concussions, all of that mumbo jumbo, and yeah, basically I just think to throw that at them, and I've become quite accurate. And a lot of people, sometimes I get several people with direct impacts with flashbangs in the same game. I mean, Black Ops has kind of been the one where it kind of occurred to me that that's the right thing to do. But when I go back on the other games now, because sometimes I play Modern Warfare 2, and I'm playing World at War every now and then because I'm trying to rank up at the moment on that also, as well as this game, because on this game everyone wants to be 15th prestige, but it's quite a trek, but I think it's right, there should be a 15th prestige. Alright, yeah, so yeah, what you're about to see now is a one-man army flag defend. I revived this guy. That's quite a useful perk for headquarters. Oh wait, that's quite useful for headquarters, right? Because yeah, if you're defending, it's keep as many people as you possibly can. yeah, it turns into a bit of a one-man army defending, kind of, you know, a montage clip perhaps. But yeah, I kind of defend it up. I don't know how that guy gets away, but I think I get him in a minute. Oh no, I don't. But yeah, I'll tell you a bit more about what I like to do. My favourite kill streak is probably the chopper gunner. Some people say it's limited, but it circles the map, which is much better than the Modern Warfare 2 version of the chopper gunner. Purely because the Modern Warfare 2 version of the chopper gunner had a blind female pilot. Excuse the sexist joke there. I'm not sexist, but what the point I'm trying to get across here is the pilot of the chopper gunner in Modern Warfare 2 didn't have a clue what they were doing. I mean, you know, nukes still came hard and fast with Modern Warfare 2, and I got a fair share of nukes. I think at this point of this video I have 38 nukes on my nuke count. Every now and then I just put it on because I can't be bothered to use the kill streaks the other kill streaks I use, and I get bored, so I switch it up. But I have 38. Yeah, the chopper gunner just kind of went wherever it felt like. It could take you into the corner of a map sometimes. The chopper gunner, as you can see when I use it here, I absolutely love the thing. It circles the map. Firing range is an incredibly good map to use it on, because there's a lot of holes in roofs and places to get. There's not many places to hide. As you see, that guy, when you open it, as a tip, when you use your chopper gunner, you got to kind of find a spot to hide, obviously, and sometimes if you find the right spots, like I hide, one of the most common place I hide on this map is actually where I am now, on the green spot, if you can see it again. If you can't, just rewind the vid. Yeah, I'm crashing now. Headshot after being shot in the helicopter, that's always quite fun to see come up in your kill feed. Basically, I defend a care package from my fellow clan member Jericho here, and then he just tells me to take it anyway because he's trying to get Hardline Pro, which I was unaware of until this point. I think I help him out later as well. That spot in the little caravan room, I call it. If you lay down by if you have dark clothing, only if you have the dark uniform, a darkish uniform. I mean, we have the beige one here, so it wasn't as useful as the darker uniform, but nevertheless it worked well there. The guy ran straight past me, he didn't even notice me, and that's key if you want to like continue your streak. I mean, I know it doesn't, on this game it doesn't continue. The kills you get alone are your best kill streak, but it's still trying to stay alive and everything, it's quite helpful. So basically, just look for those spots, try and find a place where you can bring in your chopper gunner and not get killed. So this is my second chopper gunner. I've already had 2 dogs put out, and they weren't brilliant, but they weren't complete crap either. But what I'm doing here is I literally I move until I see a red dot. As soon as I see a red dot, I have a pop at it. If I can't get the red dot, I look for another one, or it's about I mean, Call of Duty is all about kind of multitasking in a way, but not quite multitasking. It's just kind of thinking of multiple things at the same time. So you've got to be aware of all your enemies, and think about how long it takes them to get to places. Try and recognize what guns they're using. Don't know what I did there. Kind of noob reflex, I suppose. A bit of sponge. But yeah, if you can, I suppose it's a general tip. What you're gonna look for is you got to kind of think about the timing. I mean, if you look at Zagriz videos or Smoky Drift videos or C-Nanas or anything like that, they're all quite good at timing with their timing. Basically, you got to kind of perfect this if you want to be a very good player at Call of Duty. You got to kind of work out where everyone's going, how long it takes for you to do like a reload, or how long it takes for a person to run around this corner, or the fire rates of guns, how long it takes to kill this particular person, and so on. Oh, lost the colour a bit there, but no worries, technical faults will not hinder this video. So yeah, I think in this video I capture every single target, as far as I know, apart from the one that they capture, obviously. But you know, we clear it out pretty quick. I'm playing this game with Jericho. I am, of course, xFx HaDeS. Jericho helps me out quite a bit in this game. He, you know, whenever I need to capture HQ, or when I try and capture HQ, he tries his best to get on it with me. Here he is, you know, capturing it also with me. And there's another thing. I received a few messages, only a few, for the use of an aimbot. Well, this commentary kind of proves that I don't use an aimbot, because you can see in my gameplay I'm not 100% accurate all of the time. I mean, I'm quite an accurate guy, but it's things like that, the headshots. I mean, on an average I get about, you know, 4 or 5 headshots a game, but you know, I don't use aimbot. And that kind of concludes this video. So rate, subscribe, and I'll see you later.